Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. So if that is you and you're interested, drop hashtag hybrid. We are live in it's not so sunny Miami. I mean, it was sunny, but now the sun is gone. I'm gonna get every bit. Did I say I was live from Miami? I think I said live from London. I am live from London, from Miami. Hey, Jess, Kiara. You can clearly hear and see that I'm always on the same repetition of everything. So, hey guys, live from Miami. And I want to talk today about how to live. I think, what did I put on the board? What did I say? Faith in you. And so this is going to be probably a message. I know in the UK it's like 6. Here in Miami it is 1:49, which is actually kind of cool. They said it was going to be sunny. I don't know where the sun came, so I'm going to try and get every bit of I can. If you guys don't know, I am here for training with the number one in sales, which is going to be really cool. The event is tomorrow. Hey Makita, hey Renee, hey Lorraine, or Lorraine, I don't know which one we say, Absa. So I'm really excited about that. Do I know anybody there apart from Daniel G? I don't know anyone. That's why I'm going to talk about faith. And faith, because it takes, and I read this. If you guys don't know, we're talking about the book, the Faith book from Crazy Faith from Mike Todd. Did you guys know it only takes 51% for you to have faith in doing something that you feel that you're okay? You only want 51%. You don't need 50%. You don't need 100%. You don't need to have all the answers. You need only 51%. How cool, how awesome is that? And TikTok, I should leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can watch it there. All you need is the same name. I love these kind of chairs where you can move your body on one side to the other. Anyways, let's focus, Olivia. So why am I talking about this? Because I want to talk about my own experience so you guys can put a little bit of context in it. Is I did a leap of faith for coming to a one-day sales event, which is happening tomorrow in Miami. Now, you probably, because I was talking yesterday to this lady, Julie, with her small little dog. Why is it in Miami everybody has like a small little dog? Like, don't you guys have big dogs? Like, everybody has small little dogs. I'm like, where are the King Corsos? Where are the Dobermans? Where are the Saint Bernards? Like, where are those big dogs? Here in Miami, they only need small little dogs. Anyways, and so she had her small little dog. And I said, yeah, I came here for an event, for a sales event. And she's like, you flew all the way just for that? I was like, yes, ma'am, I did. And she was like, good on you. Congratulations on going. And I want to remind you today, what is it that in your mind, in your body, you have this mustard seed belief that you can get there? Let's focus, Olivia. Love you, my love. Good energy, right? What is it that you can focus on a dream that you have, on something that you have within you, and you're like, I'm just going to stick Carla to it. I'm just going to stick Andrew to it. I'm just going to stick Makita. I'm just going to stick Jessica. I'm just going to stick Jess to this one thing, and this is what I believe in. What is the one thing that you can believe in? You're like, I'm just going to go for it. I did not mix that correctly. I don't know what that is for you. But sometimes in the midst of you understanding what you're wanting, it's going to be understanding what is it that you are ready for a change. Hey, Andy, what is it that right now you need that mustard seed? That seed, that belief, that dream. Had I not had that dream to serve the multicultural, multi-ethnic, and it didn't start, now this is a big seed. Okay, this is a big peanut. But let's imagine it was smaller than that. What if you planted this in the right soil? It could grow into growth. But because you're too scared of doing something that is different from others, that doesn't work in other people's realms, you prefer shrinking to adapt to others. But let me tell you this seed is your gift. This seed is what you were called to do. This seed is what is going to shift and change your moods from one to the other. But it starts with a seed, Carla. It starts with a seed, Andy. What is your inside where you're like, wow, I've got this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Because sometimes we have this and we're like, I believe in this, but I'm so bogged down that I just don't know how it's going to work out. No, 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 no. I want you to go back to the seed. What we say, go back to the basics. What is the basics? What is it inside of you that you're like, okay, me, for example, it was coming to this event, this sales event. Just like Julie said yesterday, it should, like, why are you going just for a day? But because I have the belief, because I know once I get into the room, when you get connected to people, automatically it shifts. But this seed is whatever your dream is. This seed is the change for everything that you're doing. The reason why I came here is kind of crazy. Why would I travel all the way just to change? Hey, Fraser, hey, Umbro. Or Umbro, 22, Carla. It sounds crazy. But the seed starts when you lift it down. I'm not going to put it in my glass. I'm not going to put it in my power cocktail. But what if this was the soil where you just drop it inside and you're like, this is the right soil because I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. It's the same thing for network marketing. It's the same thing for me talking about my drinks. I was talking today to Steve. It's the same thing. His belief was to get out of the comfort zone to jump into something that was different. Things don't change if you don't change. Things don't move if you don't move. But they move once you decide, which is why I want you guys to understand. Oh man, I did this. I jumped it from the book. Where is it? I think it was this, right? No. Just give me a minute. I had so much time to read on the flights here. I didn't even watch any movies. I don't watch any movies when I travel. I don't care. It's not my thing. I don't get excited by watching movies. I get excited by creating a future for the multi-ethnic, for the multicultural, the ones that are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I get excited to help those ones, not to live in front of a movie. Born for me. That could be for you. Anyways, Olivia, where is it? Oh, yeah. This is what faith is. Hold on, guys. This is what faith is. Faith is the intellectual agreement plus the trust equals faith. Yes. Great, Makita Shakis. Hey, Georgina. Intellectual belief, intellectual agreement of like, God, this is where I'm heading. I'm going to go to the event. I don't know anybody at the event. I'm kind of scared because this is like a whole huge event. I don't know anybody, but I'm still going to walk into it. And I trust and believe that once I get there, I'm going to meet the right people. I'm going to connect to the right people or whatever it is. When I started selling, you guys know I always talk about the drinks. When I started talking about the drinks, I didn't know the outcome. Makita didn't know the outcome for her business. Pink, I don't know. Jono, I don't know. Fraser, well, he's been in the industry, so he knows, right? But I didn't know, but I just trusted somebody that would get me to the other side, right? So you need faith as a mustard seed. The next is you need to move into action. You got to jump, baby. The lady Julie next to me said, oh, that's kind of expensive for a flight. I was like, that's expensive, first of all. Second of all, I know it's going to bring me great fruit because I'm going to learn. I'm going to be a sponge. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to get in front of people. Faith only moves when you decide to jump to the other side. Let's put the example for some of you guys that were married, for some of you guys that haven't, that were with somebody in your life or whatever. Had you not moved to ask the guy for his number or the person or the it, the she, the we, the whatever you call the partner, right? Had you not asked the person, hey, would you like to go for a coffee or, an ice cream or go for a drink? It would have never happened. You had faith that it was going to work out regardless if you got a rejection or no. Had I not decided to, when I meet my ex, had I not gone to Italy, moved to Italy and worked, because at the time I was working for Hard Rock Cafe, had I not worked at Hard Rock Cafe because he was a bartender, had we not connected, talked, we would have never been together because I didn't plant the seed. Hey, Tegan. So I want you guys to understand that faith only requires 51%. You don't need to know the ins and the outs. Me going live at 1:57 Miami time, UK, it's nearly 6 o'clock. It's not necessarily convenient, but I will still go because I have faith that once I post, everything will work out. That's why I don't get really bothered by if a post one works and one doesn't and whatever, because I'm here to pour content. When you are aligned, and I'm going to eat this You see, and you're in line with your gift, it does not matter how you're posting it because it will always be on social media. One of the reasons is it's free on social media. Nobody needs to know. Nobody, like, your post that you're posting on social media is cool. It's free. Carla, before I jump into my second point, I need to message you. Porque did you take your ticket for Edinburgh or not? If not, I need to go and get it. If you guys don't know, Carla is going to be our next guest speaker for in Scotland. She's never been to Scotland, but if you're looking for a business in Scotland, we are going to be talking about the supplements and how to build a business in Scotland. But yeah, if not, I will message you. It does not matter. Now that I just thought about it. Where is my pen? I'm going to write it down. Of course, I don't remember what I had. Okay, Olivia, it does not matter. We are really scattered today. It's probably because I've been up since 5. This morning I woke up at 5:30. Jet lagged has hit. 5:30, 5 o'clock. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? So I went to pray, and then I did some other stuff, and then did some affirmations or whatever, and then I went to work out, and then I went to go and eat. Oh, there we go. The food here in the US, by the way, can we talk about it? So I don't understand why some of y'all like really overweight, because you guys not fueling your body correctly. Hey Luna, hey Carrie. I'm like, you guys need to get onto the supplements, because like the amount of oil that you guys put in food, I don't understand. I'm over it. Anyways, number 1, mustard seed. Number 2, you need the action. Okay, let's focus. And last thing is for you to build the faith, right? Of the vision that you have, the business that you want to grow, whatever you have in your life that you're wanting to get better at. It could be just relationships. Doesn't necessarily need to be always online, you know. I'm doing online because you guys know I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So, but my vision is different from yours. But last thing, you need to use your mouth. Hey, Sarah Love. I'm on the same continent as you. You need to speak words. How can you expect a vision to come to reality? I was talking to Steven today. He's in the retail space, leadership retail. And it's only been 2 years he's been like fully onto social media, right? Into the entrepreneurship world, but has had this vision of what he wanted to do, right? And he had to make a decision with his words that enough is enough. So I'm heading to where I'm going. He had to use his words to get to the other side. Just like you said, you wanted to start driving. You need to start using your words to get to the other side. You need to speak what you want. And he asked me, he's like, what are you expecting for this year? What are you expecting for the event today, tomorrow? Like, what is it that you're, and I told him, I'm like, this is what I'm expecting. I mean, for the event for tomorrow, I'm free flowing. We're going to meet whoever we're going to meet. I'm going to go with the Holy Spirit. That's how we're going to flow. But you have to know, what is it that you stand for? What is it that you want? When I was talking yesterday to Julie about the fact that I came to this event for tomorrow, I made my decision. You're not going to stop me. I think sometimes you guys don't know exactly what you want. And so you're wavering into maybe I should or I shouldn't. No. You guys know, with me, it's the multicultural, the multi-ethnic. I brand you, I help you earn, and we do through the supplements, right? And the skincare. Now, if that's for you, great. That's not for you, fine. You want to be a customer? You can be a customer. That's absolutely fine. You want to build? We can build. I am only focused on that. That is the only thing I talk about. But I do it in a way that makes you feel that we can still talk. We can still have a conversation, Holly. We can still have a conversation, Jill. And so when your faith is built on 51%, there comes an anchor. There comes a word where you're like, ooh, this is good. You're unshakable. You have unshakable faith. People don't do business with people that don't have energy, don't have something within them. They're like, oh yeah, I want to join. A friend bought my drink, right, the other day. Actually, she didn't buy that drink, but she bought another one because we have like supplements for food, replacement meals. I'm not a fan. I won't lie. I don't really talk about it because I like eating, but she's really looking for that because she's a nurse. And so she's wanting something that could just fuel, she doesn't have enough intake of protein. So she wants to take that. I'm like, yeah, cool. That's fine. Right. Some people have had great results with it, but I'll be honest with you. I don't really like it, but whatever. To the point, Olivia. Why did she buy from me? She likes my energy. She likes who I am, who I show up as. And so what can you think of when people think of you, Annie, when people think of you, Ange, when people think of you, Addie, when people think of you, Charlotte, when people think of you, Makita, to Carla, to Sarah, to Sasha, to Andy, to whoever's watching on the replay, who is it that you're like, I'll join her? Because you know my values. And I was talking on LinkedIn, they had this post. People don't join values, they buy from you because you help them on the other end. I agree and disagree. You want to know why? Because the values that I have 4 values, right? If you want to do business, you have to have energy. You have to be empathetic. You have to have a knack for execution, right? And you have to energy, empathy, execution, and you have to have a vibe of excellence. Now, of course, those are core values that the team has, which is called the league. The ones that don't know, the league is basically people from different backgrounds. If you guys see like a football here in the US, I think it's like soccer, but in football we have this where people run after a ball, but that's another thing for another subject. Rugby men are much harder, but that's another one. Why am I sidetracking today? Clearly I haven't had enough energy, but I probably have enough. Anyways, the league is a group of people, different backgrounds, different energies, different ethnicities, different stories, but they come for one mission: to serve, to earn, and to take care of their body, mind, and soul. In the optimism of either having an extra cash or taking care of their body, or at some point, maybe it could be just bringing an extra cash flow, so bring your kids to Disneyland, whatever it is, doesn't really matter, right? But that's what the league embodies. That is where I am heading. What is it for you, Haley? What is it for you, Kel? What is it for you, Sarah? What is it for you, Carla? What is it for you, Makita? Like, what is your goal? What is your faith? You don't need to have the answer of knowing everything. You just have to have the faith to believe that it's going to happen. Hey, Don Love. You have to have the faith that I'm going to get through this. When I went through the hardest breakup, which was 6 months ago, when my ex decided we were living together when he decided that we weren't compatible, it would be 7 years together. And we had to like find a flat in 2 months. So I'm living with a person that does not love me anymore. And I have to find a flat. I have to move out. We have like 7 years of things together. And I have to find a way to find a flat, get out. And in between the mix of that change, you got to know I lived two weeks in a suitcase, right? Because I didn't find a flat as it was easy in London back in the day. So I had to go back to Paris for a week, and then 1 week with live with my uncle. And so in the midst of that, I could have decided or have faith that all men are dogs. Yeah. I've been like, people don't think, but I've been through a ton of shit. But I'm like, I'll override it. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason for me to embody. And if you guys know me and you guys know me from a long time, you guys know that when I was going through the hardest time of my season, I still decided to pour. I still decided to go all in. Because it was my fuel. Now, everybody is different in those situations. But when I was going through that breakup, what it taught me, and I was talking to Steven today, I love these conversations. It brought me more resilience in my faith. I did not find my flat of where I'm living right now. Oh, well, no, because right now we're in Miami. So like, it's welcome to my Miami room. But back in the UK, I found my flat in 2 days. Happy Easter, love. I found my flat in 2 days. Now, probably for you, you're like, okay, that's cool. Well, when you're living with somebody, which is your uncle, and you have to find a flat, and you're living with a suitcase, but you have like 15 boxes. You've left your plants at somebody's home. You left some suitcases at another. It doesn't feel like home. But I had the faith that I would have the house. You want to know how I found the house? Yeah, I'm in Miami, my love. I'm here for a sales conference tomorrow. I didn't see the flat that I'm in. I never saw the flat. I saw the flat in 4D and 3D, like the pictures. And then I decided to move in. But I had the faith to know that God was going to hold me and to bring me to the other side. It's faith. Did I know it was going to work out? No, but I had faith it would. Did I know my flatmate, I was going to able to get really to know her really well, and we're going to get along really, really well? No, but I knew because I have faith. And there's one thing you cannot disturb from somebody, and I wish you guys would own this. Faith is built when you promise to yourself what you say you're going to do. It's undeniable confidence that it will happen. The fact that I see the multicultural, multi-ethnic on stage, I see them already. I see Sarah having her extra income because she's a PT. I see Mohammed earning an extra 1,000 pounds. I see the lives that are changed. I see, and I know it is there. Are you near the beach? No, I'm actually next to like where I'm at. Actually, it's like I think it's like a high end sort of 5-star place. So I have not seen the beach yet, but I've seen the water. But I have faith that it's already happening. But I know. Because if you can see it in your eyes, you can see the rest. I can't explain what faith is because it's the intellectual trust. It's the intellectual agreement that you have plus the trust equals faith. It's something that not everybody will understand, but the ones that will run for it. And so my wish for you guys is that you would find it too. Early sunny. Well, there's not much sun. I mean, I was sunbaking, but like it's windy. So I'm only here for like a couple of days and then I fly back because I just literally just came for the event. But please, guys, you only need 51%. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm off to do a CrossFit class, which is exciting. So yeah. In the meantime, be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Your action is so strong. Which one? The American one? I know it's so heavy. It's so heavy. Like when I'm here, I'm like so heavy. I'm like, oh, everybody thinks that I'm like American. I'm like, where are you from? Chicago, New York. When I'm not. Like I'm a stranger. Like and this is how bad. Like I'm a stranger in a country that I don't even live in. But I'm a stranger in the UK, even though I'm British. I'm a stranger when I go back to France. I'm a stranger when I go back to Italy. Home is where you do it. So would you, my live is from Miami. I'm in Miami, baby. Miami. Don't know why I did a rumble like that. But yeah, guys, love you, appreciate you. For the ones that are watching on TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you can watch it there. And there's so much more content. If you guys are wanting the energy drink, absolutely. All you need to do is drop hashtag Chakra, or if you want to do the business, absolutely. Ciao, Maria. ¿Cómo estás? But yeah, guys, love you, appreciate you. You say you didn't live there. No, never lived in the US. I'm not US. I'm British, baby. I'm born in Cambridge. Okay, guys, talk to you guys later. Bye.